Thank you for joining us on this Thursday morning. Let's get right to the forecast for you at 6 o'clock. Meteorologist Tracy Butler standing by. Hey, Trace.
Hard to believe just a few hours ago we had torrential downpours in the area, but I will start with a look at live Doppler 7 max. And the good news is that torrential rain is out of here. We had one little cell there up around Rockford, and we have this little shower that is up around the state line, around Kenosha. But for the most part, conditions are drying out. We're still dealing with the residual effects, however. 62 degrees right now in Glen Ellen in East Chicago. Good morning. You're at 55 degrees. It is 63 degrees, that temperature in Shorewood. So we will see some sun around the area today, and temperatures today will get up into those low 70s. A complete forecast coming up, but I want to check in with Roz and see if she's hearing about any residual effects.
Period, and most of them have receded, so that is good news. But now we're looking at normal rush hour patterns. Some of the expressways a little bit slower than usual. Stevenson, west end of the Ike, they're pretty tight right now, and we've got a big delay coming in from the south suburbs on the inbound side of the Bishop Ford. It's basically hitting the brakes at about 159th to just before 115th, where we had a crash. IDOT crews have just cleared it. They took it off at 111th, but the damage is done, and we're looking at almost a 30-minute travel time now from I-80 to the Ryan. Once you get to the Ryan, that's no picnic either. We can see it from our top. Full update comes your way in less than 10 minutes. Judy and Terrell.
Roz at 6:01, breaking news now. 3 people shot to death.
The SWAT team Union. Our Laura Podesta is live on the scene. Laura.
Judy and Terrell, a very dramatic situation here in Chicago's Fernwood neighborhood as police tried to get a man accused of a triple murder to surrender himself. If they're going to be able to get this man to exit the home peacefully and surrender himself. For now, live in the Fernwood neighborhood, Laura Podesta, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Judy and Terrell, back to you.
Alrighty, Laura, thank you. And now new here this morning, a group making a late move in the fight over the Lucas Museum. Our Jessica D'Onofrio live from McCormick Place this morning. Jess.
Judy, the fight over the Lucas Museum wages on this morning with a new court filing. A group called Friends also fighting an alternative site here at McCormick Place. So we'll see how this all plays out in the coming days and weeks. Reporting live at McCormick Place, Jessica D'Onofrio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
At 6:04, Jessica.
Chicago police are warning parents on the city's north side about a suspicious man approaching children near a playground on April 9th, just a few blocks away. At that location, when a parent approached him, he said he was checking the equipment and left in a turquoise Oldsmobile coupe.
The man accused.
NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden is making an appearance today at the University of Chicago, but it won't be in person.
First look at live Doppler 7 max, and the good news again bears repeating. The heavy rain that we had in the area overnight has moved off to the east. I'm seeing quite a few reports, however, of flooded basements from 1 to 2 inches of rain that was very common overnight. But our quickcast does include the rain ending. Some fog coming out right now, but we are and will see some sunshine around the area here today. Now, our temperatures, we have 50s, we have 60s. 60 at O'Hare. It is now 61 over at the lakefront, 60 degrees currently out at Midway. Today, we are going to see those temperatures up around 70 degrees. A lot of clouds, but we will work some sunshine into the forecast, too. Roz?
There's quite a bit of congestion, Eisenhower, Stevenson, the Ryan, even the Bishop Ford because of that earlier crash. But Tracy had asked me a little earlier if we were seeing any residual effects of those earlier heavy rains, and just got word that we've got some high-standing water in Naperville on Burlington at East Avenue on the westbound side of Burlington. 2 out of the 3 lanes are basically impassable, so you're going to give yourself a little bit of extra time to kind of skirt around that area. We can see our tower cameras, some of the round of travel times for you. Judy and Terrell.
Ross, thanks. 6:07 coming up. Mary Manuel just created a brand new position at City Hall, and coming up next.
As a new second deputy mayor.
Zopp is the former president and CEO of the Chicago Urban League, and she is here on Set with us this morning. Andrea, good morning to you.
Good morning.
2 of our big stories this morning that we're following right.
And that needs to go out into the neighborhoods to create opportunity for all of our residents.
And I know that has been a major platform for you when you recently ran in your political campaign. But it's safe to say, I mean, the city is facing a lot of challenges going forward.
Absolutely.
But some might even question, why create another position at City Hall right now? What is it that you bring?
Happening, and then what else do we need to do?
All right, the announcement being made today. Andrea, thank you so much for joining us. Andrea Zopp, now the new Deputy Mayor of the City of Chicago.
I appreciate it. At 6:13, and coming up next, it's new this morning, a missing suburban man is safe after he was found overnight in a very dangerous situation. That's coming up.
Plus, Chicago's...
Well, at the bus stop this morning, the good news is the heavy rain and the lightning has certainly ended in time to go wait for your school bus. But we do have a bit of fog around the area this morning. Temperatures in the low 60s. We'll have your complete forecast coming up.
Tonight on ABC.
Next live, Kate Beckinsale, Chelsea Ballerini, and...
It's going to get juicy.
7.
So come out and grab your food early.
Yeah. But we want to see you. Come on out, have fun. And the weather's going to be nice.
I know. So I think I'll leave and I'm going to come. I'm going to show up.
Perfect.
I'm going to leave the weather chair.
Crash the party.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good morning. And so good news on that front. Little cell right now. It is mainly across northern Boone County, and this is going to continue to stay northward, but we do not have any torrential rain in the area right now. Overnight, we certainly did. So if you go downstairs to your basement and you have some water and you have a flooded basement, well, take a look at how much rain we had overnight. 1 to 2 inches of rain fell, and in some parts even over 2 inches of rain. And of course, this is on top of what we had earlier in the week when some of you also had 2 and almost 3 inches of rain in some spots. So from Naperville, as you see, out through Montgomery, we easily had 1 to 2 inches of rain in those areas overnight. As we look at the here and now, right now 60 degrees out at O'Hare. AccuWeather showing a wind out of the south-southwest at 6. It is 58 degrees in Cary. Zion now at 54, where you're seeing quite a bit of fog. Visibility up around Waukegan now is down to a half mile. 61 in Lombard, 61 degrees in Yorkville, 64 degrees in New Lenox, and